everyone, I'm Gwendolyn. Welcome to Cooking the Books. This time we have 3 Times a Day by Marilou and Alexandre Champagne. It's a totally multi-purpose cookbook, and this time we have a chicken chorizo potato chowder that is fantastic. So let's get started. Chorizo is obviously a fundamental ingredient in this. This is original Spanish chorizo. It's hard, it's cured. It doesn't actually require cooking. Not to be confused with Mexican chorizo, which is kind of crumbly and more like a raw sausage. So I'm just going to dice this up. We also need potatoes. She calls for them to be peeled, but I'm using really thin-skinned ones, so I'm just going to kind of skip that step. And again, we're just dicing them. The onion is thinly sliced. I'm gonna do it in half moons though. So we're starting with butter, which I think is a great way to start any recipe. And then we're gonna saute the onions for just a few minutes until they kind of soften and wilt down a bit. I like to add a pinch of salt here. It helps release the water from the onions and just makes it go a little bit faster. Our onions are pretty much translucent. In fact, they're actually going a little bit golden. So we're gonna add in the chorizo, the potatoes, whoop, and chicken, which I had diced up. And the garlic, which I had chopped. And some cumin. Season it with a little salt and pepper. Don't worry about getting it perfect. You can always adjust later. It's just to sort of help it along the way. And now we just add in everything else except the spinach. So we've got frozen corn, creamed corn, chicken stock, and some whipping cream, which is why this is labeled indulgent. Okay, we just let this simmer until the chicken is cooked through, and then we'll throw in our spinach, and that's it. Last step is throwing in some chopped spinach. You can also use kale, and basically just let it wilt. And then we'll check for seasonings, and then we serve. Thanks for watching. You can get the recipe in the article, and I will see you next time.